What's inside an old tabletop CD player radio combo? And is there anything worth salvaging? Let's find out. Well, it's mostly air, empty space. Bro, do you even lift? It looks like all the electronics are on a single board. The radio, amplifier, displays, and CD controls all in one place. This is cool. There's a rack and pinion dial mechanism. It displays the station tuning with an analog slide controlled with the same knob that changes the actual tuning pot via a cool looking gear mounted to the potentiometer. Let's look closer at that control board. It's got a headphone jack, stereo speaker connections with JST connectors, a stereo line-in jack, multi-position switches, potentiometers, nice square LEDs, and a 7-segment display, and an IR receiver. If I don't actually reuse the board, there's a lot of good components worth salvaging. I'll save it. I'm tempted to save the rack and pinion mechanism, but will I ever really use it? Probably not, but I will save the two parts of the nested knob assembly. That's nice. The CD Carousel has lots of good motors and a nice wiring harness. Let's see exactly what we have. Oh, now this is great. It's a motorized turntable with motor, slow down gears, and even a stop switch. This I can definitely use. This turntable used to rotate the 5 CD carousel. Oh, now this is neat. A series of gears and a pin slot follower thingy swings a pivoting arm that moves a CD off the carousel and onto the player while simultaneously raising the player bed into position. That's ingenious. Someday, I'm going to make a video series on this kind of mechanical designing. The CD holder is cool looking too, probably save that. There's another motor with a worm gear at the end of a shaft. I'll never reuse the shaft and gears, but it's good for a prop. And the CD player bed is a standard type, so it's worth saving. That's about it. Pretty simple. Let me clean off the gear grease and see what we've got. I think I've decided to keep the board. I've got some music and MIDI and sound projects going, so this is the perfect low power amplifier I need, complete with line in, headphone out, and speakers, plus a radio for distortion testing. And it was free. Yeah, it's a keeper. This thing, gosh, who knows? Maybe an alien clock, a fan blade, an excavator, or a badge for the 5th Battalion of the Space Corps. Add some paint and a few Mecho Future decals, and you've got a nice prop for your next low-budget Space War epic. Yeah, keep it. The CD player and mount are standard, great for many CNC machines or scavenging motors. I have 20 already, but I might save this one just because it's mounted at an angle. This right here, though, has to be my favorite find of the entire project. A pre-made turntable for photography and scanning projects. It's already geared down for slow movement, has a stop switch built in, and plenty of open gear faces to add visual encoders for even better control. And there's even a second motor on the same wiring harness. Very, very, very happy with this one. My favorite part by far. And we have a few other parts, some nice gears and knobs that all work together to make a compact control cluster. Fun gear and shaft for prop building. There's also a nice IR remote with a 4-way direction pad. That's useful for all kinds of robotics projects. And even this could be useful for adding some off-center LEDs or a display for a post-apocalyptic scratch-built feel. So yep, a good haul of parts with a few gems. And better yet, there is one less item cluttering up my shop. Get more details about this and other projects on my blog or Facebook page. See the links below in the description. And hit subscribe to get all the latest projects. Thanks for watching, and go make something fun.